Imagine a pair of earbuds that don't make the world quieter, they make it richer. The coffee machine's whir, the soft sigh of night air, the hum of a distant street. None of it disappears, it all blends into the music. That's the philosophy behind the Bang & Olufsen Beo Grace, not just sound, but context. Not just listening, but living the moment. For nearly a century, Bang & Olufsen has treated audio not as a product, but as art. Since 1925, the Danish company has fused form and fidelity from the Beolab speakers to the timeless Beo sound range. Their goal has always been to make sound something you see, touch and feel. Now, with the BeoGrace, they ask a new question. What if earbuds could be more than gear? What if they could carry memory, culture and emotion? This is that vision made physical. Aluminium, titanium, heritage and performance, refined into an object small enough to vanish in your ear and yes, a price tag of $1,500 to match its ambition. To understand the BeoGrace, you first have to understand the legacy behind it. Bang & Olufsen began almost a century ago in a small attic in Struer, Denmark. Two young engineers, Peter Bang and Sven Olufsen, were obsessed with sound. Their first product, a radio that ran on alternating current instead of batteries, was a revolution. They weren't just chasing function, they were rethinking how technology could fit into life. Through the mid-20th century, their creations, the Beolit radios, the Master 38 CH amplifiers, the Beogram turntables, all shared a philosophy the founders called Ærlig musik gengivelse, honest music reproduction. The idea was simple: sound should be experienced as the artist intended, but the way it looked, the way it felt in the hand, that was equally important. By the 1960s and 70s, B&O became the intersection of industrial design and acoustic engineering. Collaborations with visionary designers like Jacob Jensen and David Lewis turned audio gear into modern sculpture. The Museum of Modern Art in New York even dedicated an exhibition to B&O's design, proof that these weren't just electronics, they were cultural artifacts. As the rest of the world raced toward cheaper mass production, Bang & Olufsen doubled down on craftsmanship. They built sound systems that became heirlooms. Partnerships with Audi, BMW and Mercedes-AMG brought B&O's sonic precision into luxury vehicles. Beolab speakers became interior centerpieces, while the BeoVision TVs redefined what premium meant in home entertainment. This is the DNA inside the BeoGrace. Every line, every polished surface, every piece of aluminium carries that heritage. It isn't simply another wireless earbud, it's the continuation of a 100-year philosophy that sound and design belong together. The BeoGrace takes that lineage, miniaturizes it, and makes it wearable. When you hold it, you don't just feel the future, you feel everything that came before. Slip them from the box, and the first thing you notice is texture. Polished aluminium stems catch the light like fine jewelry. The charging case, also aluminium, has weight, intent, and an almost architectural feel. Bang & Olufsen calls it natural aluminium, a sculptural symbol for the century ahead. Each earbud weighs around 6 grams. Every contour is hand-polished. The stems are long and elegant. The ear tips are sculpted for an ergonomic seal. Every element whispers craftsmanship. And the case? It's smarter than it looks. Plug it via USB-C or even 3.5mm line-in and it becomes a wireless transmitter, streaming directly from a laptop, airplane seat or vintage amplifier straight into your earbuds. Of course, luxury means durability too. The buds carry an IP57 rating, dust and water resistant, and the case is IP54. This isn't fragile jewelry, it's refined hardware built for daily ritual. Inside each bud sits a 12mm titanium driver, seated behind precision-milled aluminium grills. Titanium's stiffness and lightness translate into fast, controlled bass, and pristine treble noise cancelling is handled by 6 MEMS microphones using adaptive ANC that's up to 4 times more effective than B&O's previous generation connectivity, Bluetooth 5.3 with support for SBC, AAC and LC3 via the transmitter dongle. Spatial audio, built-in, Dolby Atmos rendering with head tracking and stereo virtualization. Battery life clocks at 4.5 hours with ANC, extended to 17 hours with the case. A 5-minute quick charge nets about 2.5 hours of playback. The cells are designed to last, verified through over 2,000 charge cycles in partnership with Breathe Energy Systems. So what does $1,500 actually sound like? In one word, balance. The bass is deep, yet disciplined. The mids are natural and tactile. Vocals have dimension and air. The highs extend effortlessly, shimmering without fatigue. Activate Dolby Atmos, and the soundstage widens. Instruments float, percussion has distance, and silence feels alive. Reviewers call the tuning fresh and luminous. The BeoGrace doesn't chase exaggerated excitement. It aims for authenticity. Comfort completes the picture. The ergonomic tips and lightweight body make long listening sessions effortless. These earbuds vanish physically, but leave a sonic signature that feels sculpted rather than manufactured premium materials. Aluminium and titanium milled to jewelry precision. 12mm drivers, adaptive ANC, Dolby Atmos, smart transmitter case with analog input, refined Scandinavian design heritage. But luxury has trade-offs. Battery life, while decent, isn't class-leading. Software ecosystem is minimalist. And while sound is spectacular, the leap in fidelity versus the best $400 models is subtle. You're paying for craftsmanship, rarity, and identity as much as for performance. At $1,500, BeoGrace sits almost alone at the top of the TWS market. Still, let's explore the other luxury and high-selling flagship earbuds defining the landscape: Apple AirPods Pro, 3rd Gen, around $300. Industry benchmark for ANC and iOS integration. Seamless, reliable, but plastic versus Grace's aluminium Sony WF-1000XM6, roughly $320. Outstanding ANC and LDAC support, yet more technical than tactile. Bowers & Wilkins Pi7 S2, about $399. Dual driver design and retransmitting case, but still mainstream premium Devialet Gemini II, French luxury around €450. Elegant, DSP driven, but not jewelry grade. Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 4, German precision around $399. Excellent app and aptX lossless, yet consumer-focused. Bang & Olufsen Beo EX, $399. Shares the family DNA but lacks the titanium driver and transmitter innovation. Across the entire Western market, no other brand dares price a true wireless model at $1,500. That makes BeoGrace a category of one, the first TWS earbud intentionally designed as a luxury collectible. This is where the BeoGrace transcends the spec sheet. For B&O, design isn't an afterthought, it is engineering. The clean lines, cool metal, minimalist form follow a Danish principle: beauty as utility. It's the same ethos behind Beolab speakers, audio that doubles as furniture art. The Grace brings that into the palm of your hand. The hinge click, the metal glow. Every motion reminds you this isn't mass production, it's mechanical poetry. This earbud isn't meant for airports or gyms alone. It's made for moments: morning coffee, midnight editing, a flight above the clouds. When you wear them, the world doesn't fade, it aligns. They appeal to the listener collector who sees technology as art and identity. Picture this: you sit at your desk, the lights dim, the aluminium lid slides open with a quiet magnetic click. The buds slip in, not with weight, but intent. You hit play. The room expands. The world doesn't fade, it joins you. That's what the BeoGrace is about: sound in luxury, silence made meaningful. So, would you choose exclusivity over utility, craftsmanship over convenience? If your answer is yes, then these aren't just earbuds, they're a code A signal, a whisper that says, this is how you listen now. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Would you ever spend $1,500 on luxury earbuds? Or do you think premium sound should stay practical? Share your thoughts and check out our full comparison video featuring the BeoGrace versus other flagship earbuds linked in the description. Because the next sound you hear might just change how you listen forever.